No, just me. No, no. Like he went backstage. Who did he call? I'm going to keep it going. Keep it going. That's slightly racist joke. Who gives a fuck, right? We're in VR. This next comic has a great name for a drug dealer. Great name for a drug dealer. There's no way they work in retail. Make a lot of noise for Chino LaForge. That's a drug dealer name.
Yes, I'm a drug dealer. That's a perfect name. It works really well. Fits on my business cards, no problem. What's up, guys? Can you hear me okay? Making sure?
Yep.
Hands up. Cool. Anybody else a disappointment to their parents? Anybody else?
Right.
Yeah, you know what's great about having disappointing parents is that they can't tell you that you're a disappointing child. When they're a bad parent and they say that you're disappointing, there's a certain point where you can go, hey, lady, you got some nerve. You know what I mean? My parents were terrible. My dad was a coach dad, so I was always going to be disappointing. There was no choice. He's one of those dads that was like a Renaissance man. My dad could do everything, and he reminded me that I couldn't. I don't know if that's good for fathers, but it's good for taking do-it-yourself classes, I guess. He was around a lot. He was around too much. If you're a father, take my advice. Just ignore your child like you're supposed to. That's how you create professional athletes, not by being their coach. You got to disappear. That's how you make a real athlete. I never got to meet my cool dad. Apparently, my dad was real cool. I never got to meet cool dad. He passed before I got to that age. But I did find his stash box when I was about 15. You know, his little smoke box, and I found his pipes, and I just started smoking weed. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll smoke out of my dad's pipe, and it'll be like we like smoked weed together. You know, like I don't know, it's fun, it's strange, but you know, I miss my dad. And I smoked out of that pipe, and I got more stoned than I've ever been in my life because I just smoked weed out of my dad's crack pipe. It was the 90s. The facts weren't out yet. You know, it was different times. Nobody labels their pipes. They're like, that's my weed pipe. That's my crack pipe. Close the box. Put it away. He didn't know what was going to happen that day. You know, you never know what's going to go on. Here I am, a 15-year-old kid laying on my mom's bed like, this is the closest I've ever been to my father, which is true because at that point we both smoke crack. That's a weird thing to have in common with your dad. Man, I'm new to VR. This is all brand new to me. Just got the Quest 2, just like a lot of us. I wasn't around for the beginning phase, but dude, this is amazing, man. Everything is so cool. VR porn's great. I gotta agree with the host, man. It's taken up a lot of my time. I'm also, at the same time, I'm getting abs from playing Thrill of the Fight. It's a really strange situation I got going on. But I'm broke, so I still have ads in my porn. I don't pay for it yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not successful enough. But I noticed something on one of the videos I clicked on. They tried to give me a commercial for phone sex. And I was like, bro, you know I got a VR headset. Why are you trying to go back in time with me? Like, I'm not even watching video porn. I've obviously upgraded. What do you want with phone sex? And then it's like, call 1-800-WE-ARE-18 for $2.99 a minute to talk to an 18-year-old. It's like, I'm 34. What the fuck are we gonna talk about? You know, like, have you guys tried talking to an 18, 19-year-old recently? I don't know shit about vampires. This conversation isn't gonna go well, right? We need a different, if we're gonna do phone sex, let's do it right. We need like a 1-800-WE-ARE-34+, you know? Get a woman. You want to know what type of woman knows how to please a man? It's a 34-year-old woman who's kept a marriage together 5 years longer than it should have been. That woman knows how to keep a man happy. Can you imagine how that phone call goes? It's like, they don't even say hello to you. First of all, they just pick the phone and they're like, "What's your name?" It's like, my name's Chino. It doesn't matter what your name is. Like, oh, I like where this is going. She's like, here's what you're going to do. You're going to lay on your back, put your legs above your head in wipey position, and stick a finger in your ass. I'm like, whoa. I don't like that. She's like, yes, you do. You just don't know it yet. I'm like, wow. That type of self-discovery is worth $2.99 a minute. You can put a price on that for sure. I don't know if you can tell by my avatar, but I'm actually a pretty tall person. I'm like 6'5". I'm a former bouncer as well. I used to bounce gay bars and strip clubs, which I think are the best ambiance in the world. It's the best energy that you're gonna get. Which one would you rather hear? You know what? I'm gonna talk about bouncing strip clubs. I want to talk about this because you guys need to hear this. All right, don't do this. We had an asshole show up on Wednesday afternoon. Okay, I could tell you he was an asshole because he showed up to a strip club at Wednesday afternoon. Make sense? All right. And he was wearing what assholes normally wear to strip clubs, which is sweatpants with no underwear. That's what assholes wear to strip clubs at noon on Wednesdays for the free chicken wings and all that stuff. Well, this guy comes in. He gets a lap dance. Sorry, I had to close message. He gets a lap dance, and within 3 songs, and mind you, 3 songs like strip clubs, so it's like 50 seconds each. Within 3 songs, he finished on the dancer. And now it's my job to kick him out. I know, disgusting, right? Disgusting. And as I'm kicking him out, one of the dancers is like, oh, who was it? Oh, who was it? Oh, was it Hims? Oh, was it Hims? Oh, I'm going to remember Hims. By the way, she was white. I'm just going to go ahead and correct this painting of a memory that I have in front of me. But she was from Atlanta, and she did have braids, so you are close. So a week later, this guy comes back, and she remembered him because they go for the VIP room together. They disappear for like 40 minutes. And then he comes out fixing his sweatpants, and she's fixing her Borat. And I go, what happened? And she's like, oh, with Hims? I'm like, yeah, with Hims. Like, what happened? She's like, oh, I fucked Hims. I'm like, what? Why? I thought this was revenge. She's like, oh, I'm flaring up right now. I'm pretty sure I gave him herpes. I was like, oh. Have a great night, guys. I'm Chino. Thanks for having me.
One more round of applause for definitely a drug dealer. Definitely Chino LaForge. When I ain't talking about weed, okay? If your name is Chino, you sell cocaine and acid. All right. Well, you can find him on social media, all social media, Twitter and Instagram at Chino, CHINO, BRAH, BRAH. All right, we're going to keep this show going.